What's up, YouTube? This is C-Doll back with another Transformers Reveal the Shield review, or another Classics Generation 1 review, is what I'm calling him. Yeah, so he rolls. This is G2 Laser Optimus Prime Deluxe class from the Reveal the Shield line back when, after Revenge of the Fallen came out. You got some pretty good details there. Nice translucent plastic for his grill and his lights. In the original he had more of a black to red fade, but this kind of goes in line with the movie where it had the flames, because that was around the time where the movie was out, where Optimus was covered in flames. Pretty cool. Really cool figure. It's a lot more involved than the figures, deluxe figures today. You can see you got orange windows and translucent. They try to match the translucentness, but translucent clear windshield. It's got wheels that spin, and they're also pinned on, as well as painted rims with nice details on the tires and the rims. Yeah, so really cool figure. You've got nice painted smokestacks. You got an Autobot symbol there. That's a rub sign. Rolls. Cool. So I'm going to show you how to transform him to robot mode and then back to truck mode. So first thing you want to do is you want to take these and lift these up. Then you flip this back. It's connected right here. Sorry, I've been having trouble with my focus. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully I'm going to fix it. There's a couple slots right there that peg into these two tabs right here. And you just want to flip this back like that onto the back, and then you close these and connect the two tabs together like so. Next, you want to go to here, and you're going to want to pull these out. These are like doors, basically. And you're going to want to pull out both sides like that. Then you go to the front and you separate the nose, which you gotta get this up a little bit. And you separate the nose, and then you use these hinges right here on a dual hinge, and you pull down his shoulders like so. Next, you go back up here, you go up underneath with your pinky, and you push up the roof of the truck. Then you flip the roof of the truck 180 so his head pops out. Then you go in here, you push these windows in, and what it does is it creates a, you're not going to be able to really see it through the glass, but I'll try to show you underneath. So if you look, you can see it's like a matrix underneath. I figured this out. So you can see through the glass and you can see the matrix. So hopefully you can see that. That's the best way I can show you the details. Luckily I was smart enough to figure out how to show you those. Anyways, so you place the head back onto the top of the truck. Now you take this and you flip it over and onto the top of the shoulders. Then you can drop it down like so. Next, you're going to want to take care of the legs. So you disconnect this. The weapon stores in the inside. There's a slot here, slot there, and a opposite slot and slot where the pegs are. Just unpeg it. See, more slots, more pegs. And you take these flaps, and something they would never do today, and you revert them to the inside of the thighs. There's top ones and there's bottom ones. So you take both of these, and you want to revert them, if you can get a hold of them, is like this, like so. Next, you take the wheels. They were like, I should have left one of them, but anyways, you take the wheels and you kind of swivel it up and back, and then you peg it onto the back of the thigh like that. Same thing with this one. You pull it out, swivel it up and back. This one is this way and back, and then this one is this way, or up and back, and then this one's up. Well, they're opposites anyway. I'll show you on this side. So you take this one and you revert it, you pull it out a little bit, and then you pull it up back and then push it in. Sometimes they can be a little tricky, but this one you do the opposite. You pull it forward instead, and then you flip it back onto that hinge, or onto that peg. Then you just take these feet, you pull them down, pull the heel supports down, and revert his hands into the right direction. And turn his fists 90 degrees so they go that way. Close this off completely, and we have G2 Laser Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Just take a quick look at the lights on him. There we go. And yeah, he's pretty cool. So you take the weapon and you slide this down. You got a hinge here, and you slide this down on the hinge. Oh no, sorry. First you want to pull the handle out like that. Then you slide it down on the hinge, and then you pop this into the to become the guard for the sword. I believe, I'm not sure which way they want it. No, I guess it would be the other way. Yeah. So there you go. Alright. So there he is in all his glory. And he's a really cool figure. For posability, he's got good posability. For just on the ball joint alone, when you keep this thing still, he's got good range. You can go a little bit down, a little bit up. But then he's also got that rocking part where his head flips out. So you can get him to look all the way up. You can get him to look all the way down. Pretty good. And you can, he also spins on that. And he also has just a little bit of tilt. Not much, but, a few degrees. And a little quizzical when you turn his head like that. For his shoulders, they're on 360 swivels. Got a little bit of a hinge here that goes out for the shoulder on the outward swing. Upper bicep swivel that spins all the way around. 90-degree bend at the elbow. And his fists are on ball joints that swivel back and forth. And they also swivel a little bit up and down, plus they're on a hinge. So good for the sword poses. We can get him to pretty much do anything with his fists. So that's cool. Or like that. He has a little bit of a waist swivel. If you lift him up just a little bit, you can get it all the way around. But if you keep the chest down where it's supposed to be, it only has a limited degree on swivel. For outward split, you can go about that far. You can kick up not quite 90. Go back about 45 degrees. He has an upper thigh swivel. And his knee will only bend in about that far, about 45 degrees. But if you want, you can move the wheels out of the way a little bit and get a full, almost, well, not 90, but maybe 80 or 75 degrees. You just put the wheels back. For his foot, he's got an actual hinge that you can go up and back. Plus, he's got a ball joint without the hinge. So, really good movement there. Plus, you can do ankle tilt. And you can kind of get it looking like a toe joint if you bend that up or something. So good posability. Alright, for Sculpt, he's got some paint on the shoulders here, red paint. Sculpted paint, I meant. He's got some kind of translucent plastic. Let's get this to stay. There we go. Through his whole head and his eyes, you can see. And through his shoulders, both sides. He's got a little bit of paint here on his abdomen or grill, and some paint on his faceplate and around his eyes, and a little bit here on the black up here. For some reason they wanted to paint that, so it doesn't look bad. We got some paint on the sword, a little bit of silver there. And on the back, we got this is what he looks like on the back. He's got kind of like a jetpack. And he looks good. Alright, transform him back. Well, we can throw him in a pose real quick, just to show you how poseable he is. So, yeah, really cool figure. To transform him back, you just want to, first you want to take these and you want to flip them up. And you pull this part back, like so, just like that. Then you want to take the flaps and you're going to want to flip them from the inside to the outside again. So, pull this out and flip that back. Pull this out, and you're going to want to pull that out. Okay, so let me show you that swivel part real quick. Before we flip it all the way around, you have them in there like this, and then what you want to do is you want to get back so they're all even. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. What is going on here? Just give me 1 second. Okay, so this is what you want it to look like for truck mode, and then that's what robot mode looks like. You can see the opposite. So what you do is you pull. Well, the robot mode actually looks like this, where it's stuck in there like this, and then truck mode is out. So you pull this out and you revert it back like that. You flip this down. Same thing on this side, but you revert it the opposite way. There. You flip these hinges closed like that. That's what you want for truck mode. Alright. Next, you're going to want to take the sword out, and you're going to want to take this and then flip it back. In doing so, you're going to want to flip those doors out. You're going to want to flip the head back in. You're going to pull these joints up like so, and then connect them at the top like I showed you how to disconnect it before. You want to take that peg right there and slip it under there to start this, and then you kind of peg in that slot, or that kind of line right there into that slot, just like that. And then same thing on this side. You want to slip that in, then put this in after. Oops, this isn't even pegged together. There we go. After that, you're going to want to take the sword, and you're going to want to pull this part back. Hopefully there's enough light. And then slide it up, and then pull the handle in like that. You're going to want to turn this around, and you're going to want to point the sword upwards and peg these the slots into these pegs into those slots. Just like so. And then let's just get it on this side because I can see what I'm doing. And yeah. Sorry guys. I can't see what the hell I'm doing, so that does not help. Something isn't right. Oh, it's because it's not down. Okay, there we go. So we want to peg it in like that, and then you want to peg it on both sides. So peg it on the other side, and then yeah, you want these to stick together. Oops, like that, and so like that. And then the last step is you just open these up, and then you flip it 180 down around the hands. Like that, and then peg that part in like there. Alright, let me know what you think of the review, guys. You got the trailer hinge there, or hitch there, and he's ready to roll again with a couple adjustments. Let me know what you think of the review, guys, and like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. There we go. And you know, link in the description below for my Twitter and my Facebook, and leave a comment if you got something to say, and we're out of here. Peace. That's a wrap.